And we are there. Hello, people. We've got Andrea and Paula and Ela in the house. Rennie, hi. Good morning, people. Hi, Shel.
Hi. I'm just thinking I better get some art guard on my hands.
Oh, yeah. Probably a good idea.
Have you put yours on?
No, I've got markers in my hand right now, but that would be a good idea.
Yes.
So,
I was messing around and got paint all over my hands already, and the show hasn't even started yet. Figured it was time.
Yeah, and I should probably roll up my sleeves because you know how that goes too.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yes, art guard right here handy. I should use it, huh?
Yep.
Hi,
That's
Sybil.
what I'm doing.
So today, it's kind of an easy day. It's all about making marks and using marks in your art. I've got a couple of gel plates out.
Yeah.
And I'm using these Arteza markers because they're new to me. And I'm just drawing on my gel plate with my marker. I'm going to let that dry down and see if I can pull it up. What are you working on, Shel?
I actually just pulled a couple of prints. Doing that exact same thing, but with Posca markers.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to do some other stuff besides that. There's so many ways to make marks, and marks add your hand to your art. So we all like art tools, and we all use art tools, and art tools are great ways to make marks. But if you really want to do something, just add a little something with your own hand, you can do that too. And also, you can make your own art tools. You know, this month in Art Joy of Sharing Art Community, we're talking about art tools. And probably, if you were to ask me what's my favorite art tool, I would have to give it a split between gel plates and stencils. So I'm going to try this thing that I saw Mary Beth Shaw doing the other day with a stencil, just for fun.
Yeah, I love. Okay, I can't just pick two. I have to pick three because mine would be, of course, the gel plate, stencils, but I have to add stamps to mine.
Yeah. Whoa, I want this to move. I was just going to try out this black gesso thing. This is a weird black gesso. It's kind of the color of charcoal.
Yeah. I did it. I actually have a video coming out for you guys, but that's later. And you will love it. You have to do this. This is the best thing ever.
It's fun. Oh, darn it. I should have put some pixie spray on. But oh well, we'll just wing it.
Yeah.
This month in Stencil Club, if you guys are in Stencil Club, there's mark making stencils that were designed by Kat Kerr, and she has a video in the club, inside the club, that's for club members with how she uses her mark making stencils, and I've got those out too. I've got all kinds of stuff out. We'll just see what happens.
Right. It's all about making our mark today, so there will be a lot of mark making going on.
Yes.
Hi, Marie. Hi, Lori.
Stay still, Mr.
These markers are actually, yeah, they're very much like the Posca, but these are the ones from Arteza. I got these. I wasn't sure how the stuff was. I've got some Posca coming to me in the mail. I wasn't sure how shipping was going to work. That came in a hurry, and they're acrylic markers. And they really were less expensive than the Posca. And the thing that I thought was pretty cool was that the nibs are changeable. You see, they send extra nibs with us and a pair of tweezers. And so you can pull the nib and change it out. So they've got these finer nibs. They've got chisel tip nibs, and then they've got these bullet nibs, which they come with the bullet ones installed in here. Pull this. See, it's got the bullet tip installed, but you can pull that tip. Let's see if I can get it out. You can pull that tip, and you see on the other end, it's got the small tip. So that's kind of cool that they're multi-purpose like that. And I'm just giving these paints a try. There's both metallic and kind of matte looking paint in this particular set of 20. I just got a set of 20 to try them out. I don't know if they make bigger sets or not. I haven't looked.
Yep, they make a set of 40, and I actually have a video coming out with them.
Okay, cool. So they're really, it says 20 bright colors. But if you look at this, these have some metallics in them. There's copper.
Well, you know, there should be copper. I mean, come on.
Yeah. And additionally, Shel and I picked up some sprays from Dina Wakely. We're going to have to be giving those a try out because we both got a little bit. I did not get a whole lot, but we got a little bit of the, she's got these new gloss spray. You know, like we don't have enough spray already, we had to get these two. But you see how it separates? That's got this like almost gloss gel medium or something in there that's separating out already. So I'm sure there may be issues with clogging later.
I'm sure there will be. I mean, let's be realistic. There's always issues with clogging.
See, can you guys see the white separating out in those? So anyway, you know, you saw us try it here first because we're idiots. No. And then I picked up a few of the paper artsy fresco finish paints because I like their chalkiness. And, you know, I like Seth. And he's not able to go out and teach right now either. So I'm supporting my favorite peoples here.
Yes, I thought it was funny that Lisa, whatever her name is, Lisa Dobry or whatever it is, in Stencil Club that's always posting in there. She said she's not sheltering in place, she's shopping in place.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there are some really good deals out there right now. So, you know, it's a good time to shop because people are panicking trying to get your money, and you can get some pretty good purchases. Oh, there's those scissors. I wondered where those went to. Oh, goodness. All right, let me get a brayer.
I don't have a bucket of water.
I need a brayer here. I'm going to use some of this. Hi, Cindy Bagley. Some of this Blue Bayou. It's kind of a blue-gray. You know I like those grayed down tones, so. Going to put that Blue Bayou on there.
Blue Bayou.
Yeah.
What color was that anyways? What did I just put on there?
And let's see, I need some roll off on here.
Let's try some. Okay, done.
And I think I will pick that up with what? I'm going to pick it up with. I'm going to pick it up with some tissue. It's not big enough. I will pick it up with this.
is pretty fun. So I stenciled with black gesso like you guys saw. And then I'm just taking some watercolor and letting it float in the lines. This is mixed media paper. It's not watercolor paper, so it might work better with watercolor paper. I don't know. But
I think mixed media will be fine with that.
yeah, I mean, it's soaking in, so.
Yeah.
I'm just letting it run where it wants to. And if it dries weird on top of my gesso, I used a stencil so I can always go back over the top of it.
Right.
So just letting color blend happen like you do. See what other color would I like? Maybe some phthalo green. Why not?
Just didn't want to seem to soak into this paper. This is some, what did I use? I used some of this Daiso calligraphy paper because I had it cut to the right size, but it doesn't look like the paint wants to stick to it. So, might have to do another pickup.
Get some of this color.
Because this is not pulling.
That is
It's interesting. It really is interesting because it's only taken part of it up. And this is cool because now I can add other color in the background here. Look at that. That's kind of cool. I like it. Okay, so I think I'm going to just pull that with some clear tape because I like the color combo. And I'll make some tape out of this. Because it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Cool.
And then I should go get some, let's see, do I want, I think I know what I'm going to do now. I think I'm going to put down the tape. And then I'm going to get some text or something to fill in.
So that's pretty fun. That'll be an interesting piece to put on with collage.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. So you guys can try that. It's just, you know, black gesso and watercolor. I should make some of those watercolor doodles because I have a little bit of left over here on this piece. That's a fun thing to do too.
Well, and if you don't want to use watercolor, and this was my next thing that I was thinking about using with this, you know, we've got, when you look at the different paints, like if you look at the fronts of these, you can see which ones are opaque because it tells you, and which ones are, that's semi-opaque. I'm looking for one that's not so much. Like this Quin Gold would be translucent. So I'm thinking a few watered down translucent acrylics on there would be cool too.
Yeah, or I mean, basically a watered down acrylic is real similar to gouache.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about the permanency. I mean, you can spray those with a sealant, but you know, I like something that I don't have to worry about. Is it going to come up again?
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of weird stuff lately, so I just been sealing everything with clear gesso and a brayer.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll do with this.
That works too.
I just roll over the top. Let
Roll with
those
it.
things dry. So this little collage piece, and this is something I like to do too, is to make stencil prints where instead of stenciling with it, you do the opposite and put paint on the stencil and then press it. And that makes really interesting marks. Like it's more grungy. So when I layer this on, because this is on deli paper, I tear parts of it, layer it over collage. It looks really interesting. So what else can you make marks with? Oh my gosh, just the simplest thing to do and the most effective, fun thing to do. I got to clean my watercolor brush. You know, I don't put anything else on my watercolor brush. Like, just say no to messing up your watercolor brushes, people.
Yeah.
So this is just tissue, and this was in, I'm just going to tear it. It was in a package, and I just, you know, it was all wadded up. I just spritzed it with some water and let it dry just to get some of the wrinkles out. But just something like Speedball, India ink, and a dip pen is really fun to make marks with, and then you have collage bits left. Wow, did this spill or something? Did it evaporate? There's nothing in here. Well, that's disappointing. I guess there's a little bit. But you can just make real interesting marks. My poor stuff. I wonder if it would help if I put some water in there. I think it's dried out, literally.
Yeah, that stuff, I've had that issue with those inks before. You have to make sure they're really tightly closed.
Because, I mean, I haven't used this that much. There's no way it could possibly have been used up, you know?
No, no. But I started getting those, what do you call them? Those ones that Patty was using, these Chinese inks from Yasutomo. And they're in a screw top lid like this, but this one has like gold and black in it, which I thought was kind of cool. Kind of cool.
I don't know what you're doing. This is like acting really crazy. It's very thick. It's not my usual look, but it might work better on deli paper maybe since it's so thick.
I'm just squirting this with a little water so I can peel back the text.
I can't get scribbles going. It's really just being a jerk.
Some days.
So I guess you're not going to see the fun scribbles you can make with India ink because it's being a jerk. But
do you have any of the Liquitex inks?
I do somewhere.
They'll work.
I have to find them.
That could be a problem.
It is. It could be a very big problem. So I have some white India ink too, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's brand new, so I know it's not messed up.
Cool.
So I'm gonna just mess with it it has a dropper because it's from PH Martin's. And you can make marks with it on a colored paper. It's not going to do much on white. Try to get big things going. You know, big marks are fun too, and then you can just use parts of them. Sometimes I work so small all the time that I don't really get my arm out and really make big marks.
Hi, Lila. Hi, Peggy.
Going around and around. That's fun. You can do it on black too. I wonder if my dip pen would work. I get her to clean it, all the black out of it. But
Oh, I wonder what this is going to look like over black. Let's see.
sometimes for mark making, dip pens are fun just because you can't really predict. Like, you know that when you draw it out, it's not going to be a perfectly even straight line unless you're really super good at it. It's probably going to be blobby and sorry guys, it's going to be a little bit blobby. It's going to be a little bit the lines are not going to be completely, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
It could be weird but fun.
Let's see.
All these things can be used as parts in your collage, which, you know, I'm primarily a collage artist. I do like to collage. Just give me some glue and some fun paper and I'll be happy for hours. See, wouldn't that be fun to just tear that and glue it onto something?
I'm just cutting this one down into something kind of blobby shaped.
Blobby shapes.
Blobby shaped.
They are fun. It's fun, it's fun.
Oh boy, I'm getting a pile of crud over here. All right, I'm not in love with that text paper. So I thought I would be, I was not. I'm gonna take some.
Oh, so that's fun. I dragged out a couple of other old things to play with. Just gotta get stuff out of my way. This is old stuff, and I was playing with it earlier today. And what it is compressed sponge, and I made these little pieces. But if you have steel ruled dies, you could die cut it. That would be fun. If you just want to just cut it, you can do that too. I think I'm just going to draw something on there so that I have a place to cut, you know, like you do. Maybe some type of a botanical-y looking thing or something. Just to give you the idea of what it is. Fun stuff.
What did they do with that journal?
I don't know. Did you eat it?
No, it's here. It's just, I'm thinking about, that doesn't quite fit it. Maybe I need to cut this down some more. Use that piece somewhere else.
Franna and Laura and Lila and Marie and Ela and Peggy. Lots of people that we may or may not have welcomed. I'm not sure. Figured I would do it just in case. So this stuff can be cut with scissors if you don't have some type of die cut that you wanted to do or something. kind of fun stuff. I have a whole pack of it that I haven't even used. It's probably 20 years old at least. It's
Yeah.
bad. I should not do that.
It's good to go through your stuff because you find things that you haven't been thinking about, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so I've got this one started. Let's see if I can pull this one. Might be the type of paint. I might need to use a heavier body paint. So that means I should get out some
Gina Wakely.
Wakely.
Haha, beat you to it.
Yep.
She's got the best, easiest to use type of heavy body paint.
And since I double bought this color, it must be one I want to use, huh?
Well, then you should use it.
Yeah. Just saying. I double bought that one, so I should use it. So let me get my palette out here. I'm going to use my other gel plate to pick up color with.
Okay. Ugh. So that one, and even that one would make an interesting mark. So I'll keep that. And then I just need to go get a jar of water. I was not prepared.
Okay. So we'll see if I get a better pull out of this one. And since I've got this one, that excess paint, I may as well put a stencil on it and pull that one, huh? So, got this.
Get in there, you little babies. Where's my paper towel?
Finish cleaning out those holes. Sometimes they're a little bit stubborn to get around the edges. Do you find that? Do you have edge issues? I have edge issues.
Always.
Okay. So,
So when you put these in water,
aside, and we'll see what's going on with this one now.
making a huge wet mess everywhere.
There we
The
go.
art is coming off.
There is a genuine mark making print.
Nice. Peggy says that you're out of focus. Did you turn that autofocus thing on?
I turned it off, but it's probably just because this doesn't have anything on it.
Yeah, maybe.
I think I'm going to stick with some of these colors, though.
So this thing went from really thin and easy to cut to these big mark making tools that are fat once I put them in water. And let's give them a try. What shall we do? Shall we just, let's try them on paper first, I guess. And I'll just grab some of that tissue paper because I want to be able to use them in collage and later if I decide to make something with all this stuff I'm making, if I get to it. Where the heck is my paint palette? Rawr! Well, I guess I guess I'm just gonna use just a regular piece of paper. That's what I'll do. Get some paint squished on it. I'm going to use Dina Wakley also.
Good idea. I'm using this marine color.
I'm going to use olive to start out with.
Olive is a good color.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that cheddar next if I remember where I put it. Because I really like the cheddar. I was playing around with it the other day doing something. What was I doing? I don't know. If I knew where it was, I would show you what I did because it was really pretty. Okay, so we need to pull that one. Lay my hands on the right paper.
That's pretty fun. Oh, went right through the tissue. So it's a spongy print. It's not like a super clean print like a stamp. It's very interesting looking, I think. Maybe switch up the color a little bit and add a second one on top. What are they talking about? Hi, Trisha. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Andrea. Oh, no, I didn't answer about how I'm feeling. I had an intestinal thing, guys. It wasn't anything major. It was just needing to stay by the bathroom a lot. And I stayed in bed for 2 days, and then, whoops, did I do that backwards? I don't know. Anyway, I'm feeling better. I'm very sweaty today. You know how you get kind of like you want the stuff to get out of your body or something, and so you kind of sweat. That's how I feel today. But I did get up yesterday, make food for my family and all that, so I'm okay. It wasn't the virus. It wasn't anything major. It's just icky tummy. We call it tummy trouble around here.
Yeah.
This is fun. I'm making prints on the paper underneath too because it's going right through this tissue. I can see.
I'm going to try some of this eye zinc.
Oh, that's the new eye zinc. I wanted to try that too. I haven't bought any.
They say it's supposed to pull everything off the plate. We'll see. Because I've got a dirty plate that just is not pulling.
The eye zinc will pull off the plate?
That's what they say.
I didn't know that. I had no idea. I guess I haven't been paying attention.
That means I got to try it, right?
Yep, you do have to try it. Absolutely. Sacrifice your eye zinc so that we will know if it works or not. That one's pretty fun too. Kind of like a little squiggle.
It's got a texture to it when you roll it out.
What is it exactly? Do you know?
No, I don't really know.
Like, is it an acrylic thing or is it I don't know.
I'll have to, let me look at the packaging once I pull this, because I think I may not have a whole lot of time for the pull. What do I want to pull on? Let me pull it on. I've got some, oh dear, other paper here. These are little squares that I thought would be kind of fun to use on something. Sticker squares.
Sticker squares. That sounds fun.
And put this on here.
It's pretty fun.
A focus, your freak? Yeah, probably. my freak is, and it's the thing is the autofocus I turned off because the focus goes berserk. But anytime you've got a blank anything here, it wants to do that anyway. So not a whole lot you can do about that. I guess it means you have to keep something on the desk all the time. That's why they have the focus you freak thing.
Huh. I don't have much of this green left, but I just wanted to try this one out.
Yeah, well, that didn't.
Leftovers.
It's pretty, but it didn't pull everything on the plate. So we'll do something else on there. Maybe some of this butter.
That was fun. All right. Oh, I should use, oh shoot, I've already put them in the jar, and I should have used them on the gel plate to see what they, well, let me go rinse them out and I'll do it.
Oh, that's a little bit wet. I need another piece of paper here. Roll off on. I have every kind of paper but what I'm looking for here today. All right, we'll do it on, I got sheet music. What the heck?
Oh, they're soggy.
All right, let's see what this did. Well, needs another print on top.
Needs a pop of black.
Yeah.
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 Always.
Well, and this, where's my tape? I still got
All right.
some of that other paint sticking.
What if we start with something, some color here? It doesn't know. Maybe rose. I'll start with the rose. Ugh.
Sometimes.
Whoa. Things are going crazy. This plate probably needs to be replaced. It's got dents in it. And on the other, I just flipped it over because the other side had a rip, an actual rip of my gel plate. This is my favorite one.
Oh, wow. Well, this stuff does not want to pull off of there at all, and I'm using masking tape, so you would think that definitely would pull up. It's being sticko. You think there's a shelf life on these things? You think we're going to have to get new plates?
I think that mine has got a problem for sure. This one, I mean, I have 1,000 of them. Well, I don't have 1,000, but I have several plates. It's just I like the 6x6.
I do too, and that's, the smaller ones, the 6x6 and the 5x7 is what I have out here today
Mm-hmm.
because it fits on the screen.
Yeah. Let's see, I guess I would go this way then.
So Trisha's here. Hi, Trisha. Looks like Laura's here too. Hi. Still got a few people joining us. Yeah,
All
see,
right.
it's still not wanting to come up, so I'm going to have to get some products out. All right, let's see what this did. So that's with the...
That's kind of fun. Oh, I'm not in the center.
Blue from Media Paint, the yellow from Fresco Finish, the yellow from the iZink. Yeah.
I don't know if this is dry yet. Probably should wait a second. I have this other little tiny one out. Maybe try some of these colors I was using this palette. Oh, what did I do with them?
So you see it's picking that up a little bit, but just not very much. So in that instance, I need to get some cleaner. Oops. Pointed in the right direction, not in your eyeball, Peg.
I would say that that's a good suggestion from peg to peg.
Yeah.
Doesn't make as much of a mark this direction. It's probably better for removal than it is for... Well, of course, I may not have got enough paint on there. We'll see in a minute. I don't know. This one's probably dry. You know what, like, well, I don't know. Should I do it and risk ruining a pen?
Is it wet?
It'd be kind of fun. I don't know. It'd be kind of fun to just trace around these like that with an acrylic marker. Am I crazy, or does that seem fun?
I think it sounds fun. I like to trace around things.
Do I want the lines? Maybe. Kind of like them.
Okay, so you guys don't need to see me cleaning this. Let's do something else. I can do this later. Where is that print we just did with the squares? This is kind of cool. So I'm thinking that on this one, I need to get some other mark making stuff. So let's find a piece of acrylic block here. I'm going to use some black.
Come on, don't get clogged. No cloggy cloggy. Now make me happy.
Should have a small sponge here somewhere.
Somewhere.
When you don't, you do something else. I got a little burner here. And I've got some cardboard. So let's print that on here. Because I like that.
Oops. So that wasn't quite dry. Darn it. So I guess we'll see what will happen, won't we?
And got some of this other cardboard. Let's see what that looks like. Liking that.
Ugh. Bit of a pink mess. Well, some of it came up. It's interesting and different and weird. Good weird.
Good weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let that dry.
I really need a new container of white. I have a gel printed too much. I like to pick up stuff with white. And this thing is about had it. I bet this one's going to be even cooler. I'm going to put a real thin layer of white. And then maybe I'll even use black to pick it up. Do I have any black here? I don't know. Only a small piece. It's not really very big. Not cool.
I think I want to put a piece of this on there. Because I can.
Because you can. Oh, see, that's neat. Oh, that's cool. It almost looks like camouflage. Pink, you know, the pink camouflage that girls wear sometimes?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like that. It's different. Let's see if I can get the last little bit off here.
What do I do with that? There we go. Got some of that.
A little bit. Pretty fun. And I want baby white. If you guys get residue on your plate, at the end of the day, you can take some baby oil and just clean all this off. See how I've got some Posca pen lines on there? It'll all get cleaned up with a coat of baby oil and wipe it off. And it'll also recondition your plate. So what I'm thinking is if I want to make marks with these things right onto my plate, then I'm going to need some fluid paint instead of heavy body. So I think I'm going to grab some 2 colors of this decor paint because I think it'll soak into the sponge more than the heavy body. What do you think? Do you think I'm right?
Oh, was I supposed to listen? Oops.
Find out if I'm right. We're going to find out here in a second. So, oh, you guys can't even see. I'm squirting some of these heavy body, I mean, not heavy body, but fluid paints on. And I think that they're going to absorb into my sponge stamp a little bit better, my sponge mark making tool. And then I'll be able to make a mark on the jelly plate with it. I think I'm right.
Okay.
So I'm not a complete idiot. It's good.
Got this going upside down.
Never good to be on a live show and then do something and say it's going to work and then it doesn't work.
Oh, well, you know, join the club. That's my MO, you know. I shouldn't be the only one on this channel that does that, Shel.
Well, I wasn't referencing you. I don't recall you ever doing that. I think everything you tried was
Oh, you're too kind.
I'm pretty sure.
You're too kind. All right, so I'm liking those things together, but we need to do a little bit of painting here.
Let me just let that dry. So this month, like I said in the club, we got some mark making stencils. While that's drying, I think I'm going to make a sheet of mark making, because I think a fun way to use them would just be to just make them all on some tissue paper and then cut them up and use them instead of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what
So
you're
before
saying.
I do that, this 9x12 has got to go. I'm going to cut it into pieces.
Oh, okay then.
Yes, isn't that evil? Look at me doing that. Oh my gosh. Cutting things apart. But it just doesn't work the way it is for me. It needs to be a bunch of little stencils, not one big one. I think.
Well, you know, if that's what trips your trigger, then go for it. I'm all for making changes.
Yeah. I just think they'll be easier to use. And I'll just put I'll put the 6x6, the 4x4, and all the small ones that I'm cutting out here right onto a ring together. I do wish that these dots were not here. I don't like the dots. They're in a bad spot for me. How many dots does one human really need? Okay, so I cut that into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I've got the 6x6 and the 4x4. So let's make some marks with them and see what we get.
Oh, I should use the butter since that's butter.
Let's see. Shall I just do them with black? Just for now. Or maybe how about night? Night would be nice because I have it right here somewhere. I thought. Oh, there it is. That would be pretty. We'll do that. This paper that I'm using for a palette right here in this area turned out really pretty. I like the colors.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking that this one should be cut down too.
Yeah, into strips.
Yeah.
I actually have quite a few that I think should be cut and just haven't done it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a preference thing. So this is the 4x4. Let's see what kind of mark it makes. Just going to use a cosmetic sponge, I think, but I need to tap it off and get. I don't want it to be so crazy. These are just virgin stencils. Naked as the day they were born.
All right.
I'm gonna fix that.
Paints are closing in on my desk now. I have to move them out. You know how it is? The space just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Hey, Judy. It just keeps closing in.
I know what you're saying. All right, then there's this, that's the 4x4. The 6x6 has these little kind of almost vine looking things on it. And remember, these are collage parts. I'm not trying to be perfect here. I'm just making some marks to use at a later point. So
Yeah,
just
and I
trying
got distracted because I was making collage parts, and it's like, ooh, I think those would be cool together. I think those would be cool together on a page, right? So now I've got my background started, and I've got my components here. I'm going to set this aside. I'm not going to finish this today, but I'm thinking I'm liking the colors and where this is going with these marks and things that we started. So you'll probably see this coming out at a later date.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad about not making anything. Maybe I'll stop mark making and start making a page or something.
So
A collage page. You know, it feels weird not to finish something. I don't know. It's just me.
I still need to make some more marks. So I've got some cardstock here. I'm going to just tear down because I don't know how it's going to end up being. But I've got stencils and I've got paper. So let me get
That's a good start.
sprays. Some of those resist sprays. We'll see how they work.
Oh, the gloss sprays. Gonna get them out.
Getting it out. Got to give it a try. You know, because just putting it in the drawer, it could stay there a long time before I do anything. So
True. Still haven't gotten through all of them yet.
So I'll make some marks with resist spray. And I've got all this spray on my stencil. So let's go back to this print.
That one's cool. I think this is my favorite.
Let's see if I can just print that. Oh, it did a little bit, not a lot.
Okay, that one's super cool. That's probably my favorite one.
But here's my water. I know I got water to put these in. Oh, there it is. It's, you wanted me to look up something else. So these are permanent wood and dry. You were asking me about the consistency of these ices, right? Or ice.
Icing.
Ice. It's translucent, but when this dries down, I think I'm going to put some over this. I need that resist to dry. Hi, Diane. Working from home, yes, a lot of that going on. So there's some out here on the black too. So that might be fun. I like the blue on the black. Got a shimmer. You know I like shimmer.
Okay, that's super cool.
It's one of those happy accident things.
With the fluid acrylic, it works really great to use these little sponge, compressed sponge mark making tools that I made. That's cool. I like it.
I like it too. I think it's cool. Okay, so let's do the, I think that's dry. Let's do the eye zinc over that.
Use that. I don't know how much time we've got. 30 minutes. I'm going to make a page because I just feel like I should finish something. And I got enough stuff around here that I could probably finish something with it. Yeah, that's got a good color background to go with that. Nice. All right.
So it's very translucent. I really like that. It goes right over this print. You see the yellow in the background there? I'm going to add another color over the top of that. I'm going to dry that. So I want to see what happens if I come back with another color now.
Tell us to dry. Yeah, you see that. These. Maybe one of these. Definitely some of those, yeah. Maybe some of this paper right here that has just got the paint on it. What else? What else? Maybe something from this page.
Not completely dry, but can you guys see that? And this is just some text weight paper, so it's wrinkling. But let's put a little of this color here out. This is a, I don't know what color it is. I put it on the back just so that I know. These don't have English names.
Oh,
383. That's very gold and not quite as translucent, I think. But pretty. All right. So, this hasn't dried yet. Maybe. Let's try the gold on there.
Get rid of that pink.
And I've still got some on my tool, so just keep going here. Making marks. I'm going to use all that up because these are great collage papers. And that needs, need to go back to the black, I think. Yeah, it does. It really makes it rich, doesn't it? I think that you're right, Barb. It deepens the color.
This
I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's a little better. And let's get a little on here. Where's the other side of that?
gesso. I think I'll be able to get my gesso open. I did. A miracle. Don't want that pink. No pink.
No pink?
No, no pink.
I think my black is drying up here. Okay. So, what else have I got going on here? Anything? Not much.
I don't know.
Throw that in the water. Clean it up. Whoops. So these are the little squares. I can get to them.
Ah, shoot.
Sticky squares. Now, I had a black and white. I had a journal out. This black and white I was playing with earlier. This one I was playing with earlier. These would be kind of fun if I could figure out where they're going to peek through.
Okay, let's see. What else do we got?
Like about 3 across. And then add some color in behind if I cut these out. That'll be fun. Okay. So let's do that with those.
That wasn't dry. Grr, it wasn't dry.
Oh, I can't keep that page open. There we go.
Making it worse. Not my intention. Like, I hate it when stuff like that happens. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
It's gonna look so cool, and then I just, oh my gosh, making it worse. Trying to have all these openings, and they're all smeary. Grr. Very evil.
Then what I think I will do is I will do some mark making on top of these little squares to make them even more special.
I am not opposed to your plan. I like it.
I hope you guys can't hear that. My husband just turned, he's really going deaf. He just turned on the TV upstairs. I can hear it down here.
And mine is talking on the phone at the top of his lungs. So it's like, come on, guys.
I should have measured this out better. Oh well. It is what it is. I didn't think about it beforehand. If you think about it beforehand, you can kind of center your stuff on there. I didn't think about that. It's a journal. What the heck, right?
Exactly.
And when somebody's flipping the page, nobody's going to notice that anyway. They're going to see the color. They're going to see the pattern. You're not going to concentrate on what I'm looking at and saying, ooh, I didn't do that. One more. I still got squares left. Okay, so one more here. I could actually cut some of these small pieces and do a border on here if I wanted to. But where's my... I want the right pen for this. Okay, because this is kind of sticky stuff still. I really need a Posca. Because I'm thinking of just going around and bordering these now. Like so. Get a little definition to the edge of those squares. See how that's going to come through. So let's see.
I'm gonna need to heat tool this a bit. What a mess.
Yeah. And then maybe, let's see, I was starting to cut some of these.
Ugly. That'll fix it.
And I can take these pieces and add them to that other page too. Because now I've cut out these decorative pieces, and there's stuff on the back of them too, so you get different patterns. So you get this side, which I cut out, and then you get this side, which has other pattern, because this side has pattern on it too. So then these can also decorate your other page if you so wish.
Let's get something else.
All these little marks can become, see, which way did I cut that? Little pieces of collage then. You see all that? Didn't do a real good job of cutting that one.
Oh my gosh. This black just wants to be on here, so I guess I'm just going to have to deal with it.
Yeah, sometimes we do.
Just make more marks with it.
Well, we are making marks.
We are.
Okay, so you guys get the drift on this, right? I'm just cutting out those windows. And then it's gonna show in behind there. And you can decorate these more with these pieces. And we can continue with the mark making because I can take my black Posca, my white pen, keep going making marks. Like around these windows here, I would also emphasize, I don't know where my white Posca is right now. I have it here. Honestly, here it is. We can emphasize that frame there just by going around it. And then I can have something on the opposite side. You would see this better if I put something on the opposite side, wouldn't you? There we go. Making my marks.
I need another one. I think I do.
So I would just finish out the whole page in this way. Because that helps with that shape. There's one there. And here we could even do the white around these squares. Just continue the outlining idea. I will say that that eyes ink on here is still a tacky. So give it a good 24 hours to dry. because it is leaving these tacky. Hi, Cindy Utter. Rainy, lazy day. Yeah, we're supposed to get some big weather in here this afternoon. Not looking forward to that. Last time things were blowing off the roof. Oops. And if you did this with a ruler, it would probably go faster. But you know me. Fly by the seat of my pants, and I don't care if it's perfectly straight. Not too worried about all of that. Just getting it down. Okay, so we got the white on there. Can come back with the black. And this would probably work better if I didn't have the big thick pen. Where's my smaller one? I had it out earlier. Did you see where I put it?
I did not.
Oh well. I'll just work with what I've got. It's only a journal. I keep saying that. It's only a journal.
Well, that didn't help at all.
Yeah, and that eyes ink has a little drag to it too. So it wants to catch the pen. So I think if it were dry, if it were, overnight dry, you'd have better luck with it. But you know me, I just have to keep on playing with stuff even though it's still damp.
Yeah, my stuff's not dry and I'm trying to write over it and it's tearing. Yeah. Wanted to get something done.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do the mark making and then come back and use this stuff. Like I've still got all these cool little pieces. I'm not sure where I'm going to use. And, as I layer these things, they're going to get even more fun. You just keep on working. See, here's a blob I did. No problem. Just paint it out. Oh, and there's another blob I did. Because it's in my journal. And honestly, I can put some kind of something over the top of that. And I'll probably end up cutting those squares out anyway. So I'm not too worried. But, we were doing the collage thing the other day. Whoops. I just dropped the whole collage thing on the floor. So these are really fun. Let's see. These Dina Wakley collage collective things are new to me too. So I'll be tearing these things up and using some of them in this black journal because I think these will look really cool on the black journal. But where is the, I had that Art by Marlene stuff. Here we go. See, I'm thinking on some of this. Like she would be cool just on here. And then you've got the peek through and put her on there. Bye. Bye, Barb.
No. I can't keep on the screen.
And I've had some leftover. I had some Art by Marlene paper left over the other day. This stuff. This would be fun to put on this black journal and then have showing through there too. I think I'll do that. That's a lot of fun. Oh, I guess it's 12 o'clock.
Is it?
Yeah, we're running over. We're running over our time.
But I'm not done. I guess I'll just have to keep going.
Yeah. So anyway, that's our Monday mark making.
Yep, Monday mark making.
So I hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe. Hoping this thing comes to an end pretty soon. And we'll see you again next time.
Yep. See you
Bye
later.
for now. Yeah, I think I will put her down on there. Then I got a page anyway. Oh, good. My other camera shut off sometime. I wonder if I got anything.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
Why
well.
do they do that?
I don't know. I must have bumped it or something. I don't know. Let's see, what size is this page? That is 8.5 by 4 1/4. So let me tear this down. This is 4, about there. That will do. Oh, it's still too long. Still too long. Oh boy. Good enough. All right, let me glue this up. Get it on there. Oh, what a mess. Oops. That was a oops, oh well. Hmm. I like that olive.
Uh,
Beautiful color.
I don't know. I don't know. Probably just got a bunch of black right on my arm. It's a good chance of it. Yep. My arm right in it.
Oh dear.
These things happen. I'm hungry.
Yeah. I think I'm going to glue this down and call it good for now. It's enough.
Send me a photo of whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to finish up something here. Some sort of page.
More squares. I like where it's headed.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Need some edge.
Okay, let me photograph that. That's good enough.
I need just a little bit of some kind of paint. What shall I do? What shall I do? Maybe I'll use just some watered down acrylic.
Well, I'm hoping those classes in July go because I really want to learn from Seth about using that new Isaac stuff.
Yeah, then you'll have to teach me because I didn't get in that class.
Yep, I will do what I can for sure. And I'm wondering if other people will end up canceling out of that class.
I don't know. I've kind of been keeping a little bit of an eye on it, but
Yeah.
not super much.
Well, you know, because with all that's gone on, there've been some people who probably have to work now that, you know, may have had the time off.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, there's the cheddar right there on my frickin' desk. I looked everywhere for that. Ugh. Makes me so mad.
Yeah, it's obnoxious when you can't find the thing. It's right in front of your face.
Okay, messenger. Photo. No. Photo. That one. Send it to Shel. There you go.
I think
I
I'm
need to finish this one up. I started this journal a long time ago and never finished it.
I have a lot of those.
Well, it started back with doing these Aboriginal things.
I decided to agree with whatever someone said about making journals and finishing journals being two different crafts.
Yes.
I think that's true.
Yeah, I definitely have not finished this one.
I like to make journals. I rarely finish them.
Well,
All right, I think I'm done
I
with
got
this
a few
page.
pages left in here. I can finish this one up.
This isn't too bad. What do you think?
I like it.
It's just a bunch of the stuff I made today. Just layered on there.
Yeah, well, the stuff you made today is pretty darn cool, so.
All right, I can take a picture of this. I can grab your picture off my phone here, hopefully. Guess I should stop the video. Make sure it's here. All right. You've got an art by Marlene.
I've got an art by Marlene.
Cool. I like those little squares, the little colorful squares. I'll have
Yeah,
to-
well, I printed those. I printed those on those sticker paper.
yeah,
That was
that's
one
what I
of the
was
first
thinking.
prints I did.
Well, I couldn't watch you perfectly because
I know, but I was making these little, I was printing these stickers. So all these little stickers then became the background on here.
that's really cool. I like it.
Thanks.
Oh, I made a lovely mess. Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's everywhere. But I like this print too. I think this is going to make a good background for something.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
I just have to
So
glue
is
it
the
down.
gold part on there the eyes ink?
Yeah, that's the eye zinc. This in the middle here, that's the eye zinc, this stuff.
Yeah. So it's shiny. It's glossy.
It is glossy. It
Okay.
is glossy. Where's the other? Here. This has some of the eye zinc on it.
Oh yeah, definitely glossy. Yeah. See, I can't even tell. I mean, the name eyes ink, what does that even mean? I can't tell what it even is.
Yeah, it doesn't really, and like here I used those sprays, right?
Mhm. Right.
And then I put the eye zinc over the top of it. So you can see how translucent it is.
It really is. Very translucent and shiny. What all
So,
colors did you get? Gold?
oh, in the eye zinc, this
Yeah.
one, they don't really have color names on them.
But
They
you see the
sell in
paint
sets.
through it, so you know it's gold of some sort.
They sell in sets, and so I bought 2 different sets. Okay,
Okay.
and there's like this one that I tried first, which is I thought was going to be yellow, and this was kind of like baby poo. There's this green
Olivey color. Yeah.
is, when you put it on, I just smeared a little bit on the back. They're very translucent.
Okay.
So this one is kind of a soft baby blue. This one is a bronzy color.
Okay.
And would you tell that from looking at the package?
Looks like black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one that looks like copper actually is, and it's very copper. It's not as translucent as the other ones. This one is a green, and it's very minty green. It looks very green here, but when you put it on, it's very minty.
We never ended our broadcast.
Oh, you're kidding.
I'm not kidding. I'm going to click it. Bye, guys. We still have 20 people watching. Bye-bye.
That's weird. I know I told it to